What up, Boo? What up? What up, Essay? Oh, he's gay? Who you going with? All right. Ready? One, two, three, go. Ooh. Yeah, let's do it. That's pretty good right out the gate. That's pretty fucking good. Like, that's why I like random, because I think the system, like, always does a pretty good job of matching this shit up. I'm just fucking on my uniform real quick. It's been good, man. I've been relaxing. Gotta go back to work tomorrow. What about you? Just all right? Oh, why?
The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to
That's
the
not his boss.
USC Trojans who are prepared to fight on once again today. We're really looking forward to this matchup. We've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the BYU Cougars.
Did you call his boss?
From the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
What kind of jobs Max have? What's that?
BYU ready to put a foot to it and get this game going.
Gotcha. Hey, I'm live on YouTube. Your homie can hop on there too. We can watch it.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
That way he can see what's going on while he's on the phone with you.
First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Is he good? And
he's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Also, you just wanted a brother so you could run around on.
Second down. Off play action.
Oh, I did that fucking play action.
They're bringing heat. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and this quarterback's got to know that this isn't practice.
Yeah, this should be a good game.
This QB guru. He's not trying to throw around brooms.
I think I've ever played BYU.
That is an arm attached to a
Maybe
body
I
that
have.
bench presses 500 pounds. He's got to do better.
Oh, I thought I cut that off. Let's throw. I thought I cut it off, but he fucking dimed it through there.
That can be a momentum.
That was just a good ass throw.
Third down, and also get your quarterback in a rhythm.
Probably could have got a little more depth,
You
but
always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable.
force that quarterback to make a good throw at least.
Get a first down.
Oh shit, he's fast. Oh shit. White boy got. He told me he was white. He didn't tell me he could run.
Throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and
So
I can't catch
the last playoff game I played in real life, like when I wasn't hurt, both times my quarterbacks threw like 5 interceptions and we lost barely. So like our quarterback kept throwing fucking picks, and if he didn't throw all his picks, he would have fucking killed us and been in the championship or won the championship.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by
So
the defense,
like I'm a
because they
decent
weren't able to
passer,
sack
but
right away
sometimes I
with
hate on
some
passing
coverage in
just
the
for that
back
reason.
end.
I
Nowhere
like
for
to
the
hate on
quarterback to
it.
throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the
I
negative
like
play,
I
but
like
you also don't
mashing
give up
and
a
running
big
the
one. You're
ball.
feeling pretty good about where
Shit.
you are right now in this drive.
That just never had a chance.
Yeah, when I was good, when I was growing up, they were always like state champs in 5A, and then like all of our
Listen, I know
teams,
there are a
like
lot of
youth
DBs
teams,
out
were
there that
always
all they
like
want to
in
do
the
is get
Carnation Bowl.
interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes
Quarterbacks,
to put his face in
quarterbacks
the
are always
fan,
going
get close to the line of
D1,
scrimmage,
but
and
they
tackle.
passed a
And on
lot.
the
You know,
opening
they're
drive,
like a crazy
he's out
passing
there.
team.
He gets a huge
Because they
tackle
had
for
the
loss
coach
early.
that's at
That is a
Mullen now
statement
was
of
at
play.
Bear Creek back in the day,
On fourth
and
down,
it's
he'll
usually
try
like
to
Bear
toss it.
Creek versus
Throws
Mullen
toward
or
the end
Columbine
zone.
or somebody, you know,
Oh, he
back in
can't
the day.
hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it
Then
done
when I was
early
in
in
high
this
school,
one.
you had Faith
You
Christian,
can
which is
barely
Sports
hear
Christian now,
yourself
you know.
thinking here as they're trying to
Have you
get
heard of
this
them?
defense off to a good start. Out of the gun, the
So
running
like they
back has
used to
it.
be before, back in the
At the
day.
40, there he goes.
Back in the day, there was no Valor, so all those kids that didn't go to Valor, that were good, that were getting recruited, went to Faith Christian. But now that there's a Valor, like Faith Christian had to drop down to 1A. They're still good, but they're like not what they used to be like, you know?
Might as well give it to him again.
They used to be fucking monsters.
Still on
They
his
used to
feet
be
at the
huge, dude.
45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense.
Yeah,
with a
they
fresh
went to
set
the
of
championship,
downs.
but they lost to Ray. Which Ray used to be, when I was in high school, Ray used to be the same size as the high school I went to. Used to be in 3A.
Back to throw. It's
So lots changed, you know?
And this will be incomplete.
This is
A
like
big
certain
hit there for the
certain
second
areas
down.
have gotten so many more
Well, the
people
quarterback knew he wanted
moving.
to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Leaves it with the running back. Just enough room to gain a couple
Yeah,
down.
at least college quarterbacks.
BYU lines up quickly.
I feel like they go pro and they like, you know, except maybe the Palmer. Is it Palmer? Palmer probably.
On
I
third
mean, he still
down,
had a pretty
going
good
up
career in the
top.
NFL at the end of the
It's
day,
complete
though.
on the right side.
Oh, that was a nice
Oh,
cut.
he's got a chance.
Oh,
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
nobody's watching the
Nice job
stream.
by
What's
the
Mom
receiver
doing?
there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Oh no, you don't
Bring
have to.
him down, and he's going to lose
Fuck
the
that, we
yard
having
on
fun.
that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knows what's going on.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll try to run for it. And he sprints to the end zone.
Oh, that running back's kind of nice.
BYU.
The offense goes as he goes.
Yeah,
Really no
he's like
surprise
Brandon
in the opening
Jacobs or
drive.
something.
They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Send the link to your homie.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 72 yards, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Branch.
Uh-oh.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Oh,
those are frustrating. You think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark to give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put it.
Ooh, let's go.
Rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The one thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz line.
Oh, what a catch. The way he, like, used his body to spin like a basketball player.
That's what's so scary.
Like I was there to pick it.
They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense.
What's up?
That run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones. D linemen staying in their gaps.
Are you guys win?
Linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it.
No.
And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes
1-0
play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Hey, tell him to hop on and watch.
Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
It shows 0 people watching. No, that's all. It's all good. If they don't want to watch, they don't have to.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Firing deep.
Better not. I was about to say. I thought he was going to make one of those catches again.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play.
Damn, dude, my guy got jumped over.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
We thought they were just going to go out of bounds.
This one from the 29 on 1st down. They'll try the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got it behind the line. It's Roberts. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long.
Oh, that blitz.
He took a hit as he couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The Cougars need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
I didn't see that safety.
That one down the middle. And the pass is
I didn't see that, dude. In the center, like he was like in the middle of the logo, blending in.
But the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time.
Oh.
And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Shit. Oh, what a break on ball.
Intercepted.
Go away.
The other way.
Damn it.
That's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The RPO, it's complete. And they'll finally get him down.
It's a nice little flick.
Pickup.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to...
Got some room after the goal line. And
that was dirty. Yeah, he's got good lateral movement. Not all the running backs can move laterally good on this game, I noticed. Like, some have good downhill, some good tackle, break-in, some fast. Some just have good lateral movement.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
About to win home field advantage back. No, I don't know. You keep coming back on me, so who knows? Ooh, that little cut right there was dirty. Then you just bodied that guy. So get off me.
Going for the return. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Mom, like her little plants or whatever.
Guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer.
Oh, double pass. Picked. Oh, they stayed home. Let's go. Woo, woo. Oh.
They'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is
I wasn't expecting the double pass.
Cover zero, I'm bringing pressure, and that ball's going to come out. Look at the defense. Ready for that ball to come out of the quarterback's hand. Nice job breaking on the football and going and making the interception.
Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. BYU trying to make this red zone trip pay off.
The Nittany Lions and the Cougars.
He'll do it himself. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Let's go. He's kind of fast.
Touchdown, Cougars.
The Mormon boys can play a little. Yeah, the Mormons can play a little football, boy. It's in the white boys and the Samoans.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah, my USC's uniforms are just like my high school's uniforms back in the day. Kind of ugly, but kind of dope at the same time.
It all comes down to this drive
right
here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start.
Oh, shit.
Like, we got to get some points.
Thought he was gonna bullet it. That lob threw me off.
You've dug yourself a significant hole.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job of using his hands, and then he's able to
run
his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football.
That was just good effort.
No nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard game. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical.
Shit.
Nice job by that running back.
He's knocked
Wrong
down
play.
in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
He's going to pass on 2nd down.
You're fucking running for your life, huh?
It's complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Yeah.
And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it.
Oh, what the
Over the middle. It's Branch.
to the house, though? Nobody else is there? I thought I had a pick.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man,
He's
nice
fast,
job
though.
getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half. And listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half, you keep airing the football out.
What did they do to him? They cut him or what?
And after the
For
extra
real?
point, they're now down 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes courtesy of the big play, covering 61 yards on the touchdown pass. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but
Oh, I thought he was going to get through there.
Sometimes hard to stop.
I'm like,
You
shocked
have
he
it.
got held up.
Don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second one.
Better find the air.
Blitzing me hard,
Here
Ted.
comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Retzlaff. Lost one deep
I don't know
down
about
the
that throw.
right side.
God damn it.
And it's a pick. He threw it
Oh,
right
this is
into
not
the
good.
double coverage. Bringing it back. And they come
Fuck.
up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Oh, what the fuck? What?
Got enough
Nice
space.
call.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
I thought you were going to stay outside. And then, like, I thought I'd have help, but, like, that's 2 plays in a row with the same guy with the ball where, like, if, like, it was user on user, I missed, and then nobody was there to help. I'm like, where the fuck is the rest of the defense? I guess that dude just has that kind of speed. Makes the one guy miss, he's gone.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
Yeah, you ain't got to hit my leg like that.
Running
My
out of
leg.
time here in the first half.
Oh, my
They're gonna have to be
leg.
efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They try to get it outside on the left. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I thought
The
for a
offense
second.
burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Shakes off the tackle. And after that short gain, they'll head to the locker room. It's halftime here. So that's
What up,
gonna do
Max?
it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. The Trojans will kick it off to start
What
the
up?
second
What up?
half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return.
Oh.
Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator.
It took too long to fucking get out of there.
Let's continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down.
Oh, let's go. Oh, hold that block. He's got good vision, dude.
This offense rolling with a first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Oh.
Across the 25, he's got room.
Oh, dude. Who is this guy? He might be he must be the best back in the fucking game. Who is this guy? Like, he's like patient and elusive, but he's huge.
One thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss?
He's good or what?
On that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Ooh. He's got good feet, dude.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah,
oh, shit.
Game, I feel like offensively,
he's that guy.
What's been working for you in this game.
There's some good athletes in this game, dude, like in this field. Both teams. Like, number 1 is real nasty. And 4 seems to be pretty nasty, but you don't get him the ball enough. Oh, I thought you were gonna do that. That's what I thought you were about to do. I bid on it. You got me so worried about those cutbacks.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Ooh, that was there. Thank God that blitz got there.
Deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing.
Come on, what? No one can tackle? If it's not me, they can't tackle you. That's like the 3rd time dudes ran right by that guy at the line of scrimmage.
Sucker that can sling the ball down the field. You think about USC, that's what I always think about.
I thought he was going to get loose on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too.
I thought he was going to break that tackle and just jog off for daylight.
Now second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Rolls it in. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So
didn't want to get hit.
Close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
That was a Samoan right there.
The line of scrimmage, that'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass.
Fucking hawked him down.
To the field, but
through 2 blockers.
Defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
Shit. Fuck, it switched me the wrong fucking... It kept switching me like everybody else. I try to put my linebacker on the goal line and then switch to somebody else. It switched me to the cover guy and just left him wide open. And then switched me back to another guy. I was like, what the fuck?
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated.
That was nice. Nice drive.
Yard run for the score. This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game.
Sneaky out, motherfucker. Don't touch it.
Peter. You guys yelled Peter right there?
BYU has it back.
On the interceptions, where you guys yell Oski?
Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot
Shit.
of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Got it, FedEx.
It's Retzlaff. Quickly out to the tight end. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before
Which one?
turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly.
Tell Max to watch.
Streaming.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
BYU right back to the line. The give to the right. Nowhere to run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on to David. Finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation.
Oh, really?
Long, so hard to execute, especially when
I thought that one was at the store. It came from the store.
They got a field goal in their back pocket.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash.
Oh, fuck.
And he missed it. No
Dang.
run. And the margin remains
That was a little early. That was a hard one, dude. It was moving fast.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
On the run, it's Marks.
Oh,
And they'll
good
wrestle
tackle.
him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance? And
I'll have to come up and make every tackle or else like you're going to break free.
Now on 3rd down after that run. Looking to throw for it.
Let's go.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll try to...
oh.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand.
I thought that was a pick.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Wide receiver shows motion. Now they'll run it on the toss. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Fucked him up.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously have a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game Be physical and not let this guy beat him.
Now the play fake. Fires to the
Oh, you bid on it.
Complete to the left.
That was a good fake
He's
cut.
got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third.
I saw you bite on that, and I was like, yes, as long as I don't get sacked. I set that up nice.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Headed to the end zone.
Yeah. I'm glad he didn't fumble.
Touchdown, BYU.
He's good, dude.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the
He's only
ball,
a sophomore?
Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
First rounder.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive...
That fucking defensive back didn't want nothing to do with that. He just dove on the ground. If he didn't dive so much.
Coming out with it, it's Branch. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the...
I try to pretend like this shit's real life and I don't leave my feet unless it's an emergency. Like I gotta make an emergency tackle or something, yeah, I'm leaving my feet. But if not, I'm trying to keep my feet. Because sometimes you might miss the first one, but then he makes a move and then you right there, bah, earhole his ass.
That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes
that's a Samoan.
Decision making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove
they can run.
Yeah,
they can run.
Football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Ooh, safety. Oh, pick. Oh, what the fuck?
Quickness to grab it off the deflection. He knew exactly where he wanted to
It switched me to some weird guys again. You almost scored, too.
I think if you're the head coach,
You just threw that shit up, huh?
it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously,
What a catch, actually, too.
we have a
Snag
chance
that
to
hoe.
execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Pocket starts to collapse. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Woo!
How about this defense? This defense is getting after the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable. The 3rd sack of the day. Hard to have a good passing attack when your
The white boys aren't doing too good, though.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Big white boy.
Gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller,
that's a problem. He's gone. Dude, he is fucking fast, dude.
He's at the 10.
Like that first guy, if he makes that first guy miss, he's gone every single time. Like there's nobody around.
Late in the game, and the confidence is building. If only there's enough time to finish.
Lots of big plays. It's crazy too because like the defenses start to show up and then out of nowhere, fucking 70-yard bombs.
Let's go, defense. And they'll try to tack on 2. From the gun.
Oh.
They're working that left side. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
And here we go.
Bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this
Oh,
offense,
I
too,
thought I was
think
gone,
they gotta
dude.
go back to their
I was waiting for it to
playmakers and get these
develop
guys going in the game.
so he could slip through, but
Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. The give as they work on that clock.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Did get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
that's too loud.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll run the toss. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Off the play fake.
Oh, no. No. It was open. It was a bad throw. I threw it way too early.
He'll try to take it back. And what a return as he takes it back to the 8.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
How about that defense?
Let's
go. Back there? He'll lose a couple.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw.
What a throw. Oh, good play. Good deep. That was a good play. Both sides.
Right now is not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting
it was there for a second. Like, he just made a good play on the ball.
Now it's been reduced to just one possession, so they've got to make some big plays here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
Let's go.
Complete and
good tackle.
looking for enough for the first down. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal.
Get him. Yeah. What a defensive stand, bro.
Was ready, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They're going to run it. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. To the air, it's Retzlaff. A little screen going back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They try to get him going.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. On the option.
Nope. Oh, why did he give it up? Why did he cough it up, though? I specifically didn't go in the end zone to avoid the safety, and there was nothing there, so I was like, just going to get go down. He just fucking coughs it up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point.
Like, just cost it up like a bitch.
Here in the fourth. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Woo.
Needed just a
Damn, he got
little
caught,
help to turn
though.
that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. Don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches.
Block.
We got to start turning the football.
Yes, he's fast, though.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air. It's Retzlaff. Buys a little time.
No! No! Throw it over him.
This guy just can't find his own
Shit.
players. Open space at the 25. Touchdown,
Dude,
Trojans.
he throw it over, dude.
Put 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And David, you know, it's funny, I've been hearing more and more about how these
Like-
D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
Yeah. I don't understand why I keep giving up these leads.
Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I
Quarterbacks
can
blew the game, I think.
I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A. The best athletes on the football field.
And the returner will be brought down.
I don't have no timeouts either.
Here, still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. To the air on first down. A deep
Let's
throw
go.
as the clock
Let's go.
winds down. Snags it on the right.
I seen it the right away too. I was like, it's gonna. Oh, it's
good.
good.
Get the touchdown they need, and now they need to cap it with a 2.
Man, what a great job by this offense. And listen, we'll break that down later, but it's go time now. It's 2-point conversion time. You got to go to your script. You got these written down in a section. 2-point plays. You didn't know it was going to be this crucial, but late in the ball game, this will decide the game.
The snap sets up to throw.
Oh!
He is in there, and he's got the 2, and
Wow.
we are all tied up here deep in the fourth. We've got a
Oh, no, I do have timeouts. I can't tell.
Quarter about to kick it away. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. And the returner goes down. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's looking deep.
Oh.
It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime.
Oh shit. Hell yeah. Let's play some defense. Dude, wow.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Getting some heat.
I was like, they better not. He better not throw that.
Second and 8 coming up.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Oh, shit.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
You almost never run the ball on second down, so that threw me off.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Oh, get his ass. Oh.
They can't make a play on 3rd down.
Oh.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think
that was almost the game right there.
Range, they can take the
that was close. I'm trying to see if I want to review it. Nah.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Damn, dude.
Touchdown,
locked forward.
Perfect. And they score first here in overtime. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
And there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball, and they do their damage,
he's had that butt fumble.
This guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
To the air, it's Retzlaff.
Woo. What a route.
Using the quick game. Got some
that was a route right there.
Touchdown,
you got fucking routed, dog. He ran that fucking fake slant and then boom.
On the other side of the field, every reason to get dejected. Oh, man. But they come out and they respond and they score on the first play. And now, Jesse, down by 1, what do you do?
And they made it look easy too, David, and you got to wonder about this defense and how much they have left in the tank. Because of that, maybe if you're on offense, you just decide to end this thing right here. You scored so easily, maybe you could do the same on a 2-point play.
Yeah.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been
what are they talking about, these announcers?
Of EA Sports College Football.
The game's over.
Looking to move it through the air.
Oh, shit.
Flushed out of the pocket.
Bad throw, but I'll take it.
He's there to make
the quarterback, he's rattled because he's throwing questionable throws. He can't throw on the move very well. If he's got a pocket, he's mobile, but he can't throw on the move.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown,
let's go. Oh, fuck. Have to go for 2 now.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He's looking to throw. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
When we start overtime, it's not a great run, but, you know, feeling out process, figuring out what you want to do offensively here. Big situation. We want to trust our quarterback here and chuck the football. We're going to run the football. We got a lot of options, a lot of time left here in overtime.
Tackled immediately after the catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards.
Uh-oh. Wow. Who are these running backs, bud?
To the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and
He's
short.
fucking killed by a hit stick.
Tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down and overtime.
Yeah, that's game. Good fucking game. I thought he had it, but I was just saying nope because I was like trying to bait the ref. Send me a, I'll send you an invite.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and forth. It's heartbreaking if you lose, but when you come through with these games late in the ball game, it gives you confidence throughout the season to continue to build on it. What a great win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.